So today you will be learning about microcontroller programs, laboratory programs. So laboratory code is 18 ECL47. So in this today's session will be on program to generate delay using serial port and on-chip timers. So let us see how to do it. So for this you need to use KILC program. So coming to KILC program, so here we are generating a 1 second delay continuously using a on-chip timers. So here are some of the codes you need to understand what is the functioning of each code and what is the functioning of the values. So here first the first one is the timer mode selection. So you need to select the timer mode, timer 1 or timer 0, it depends upon what the value you are going to pass here. Then the timer has to be in auto reload mode or any 8-bit or 16-bit mode. Here we are using auto reload mode because you need to run the program continuously. Then we are clearing the port. This port bit is used for an output where your pulses are generated. Then we are clearing the accumulator. So these two are important, otherwise we will get the garbage value. So we need to clear these two values. Next we need to start the timer. To start the timer we use TR0, that is timer register. So 0 represents the timer 0 we are going to use. So if you see T mode, the value 02, it is timer 0 operation. If you use 20, then it is timer 1 mode of operation. So timer 0 means it is 0, 2. Timer 1 means it is 20. So that is the only difference between what type of timers you are going to use. So next, coming to the continuous loop. So this is your continuous loop. In this continuous loop, I am going to add some values. So the R7 and R6. These two values are calculated to generate 1 second delay. So these values are first moved on to R7 and R6. Then we are going to find the until the timer is timeout. This is a flag. Until your register gets 0, that means a particular register gets 0, it will be still in run mode. When your register is cleared and the timer has to be stopped. This can be done by using flag registers. Check if the flag is 0. So until the time is timeout. It can be represented as 1. If it is no bit, that means it is equal to 0 means the timer has not been run out, it is still running. So it will be in the same state. If timer is done, then your TF will be equal to 1. That means setting the flag. So as soon as the timer is done, it will come to the next line. Here you need to stop the timer. So here we are starting the timer. Here we are going to start the timer. This is done by checking the flag registers. But here if you observe, it is a timer flag. We need to clear the timer flag. So then we are going to continues the loop until your two values becomes 0. Then after this delay is done, then you are going to complement the output. So when you complement this, if the previous value is 1, then the next value will be 0. If the next value is 0, the next value will become 1. So it is like a complement output. So you will be getting pulses. So if you observe here, we are clearing the flag. So you are going to stop the timer and clearing the flag. We can also stop the timer, that is clear TR0, that can be done. Okay, let us see the output. Before going to the output, we need to debug the code or rebuild the code. So there is no errors, no warnings. So the same procedures has already been explained in the previous videos. You can go through that. The procedures will be same for all the programs. Only the concept will change. So let us see the output here. So to see the output, you can see here, the output is at P1.0. So first we need to debug. Start. So I have taken port 1. So you need to find out where you will get this port 1. Previously you will not be seeing all those windows. So for that you need to go for peripherals, go to port, there you need to choose the port. So which we are using port 1. So take port 1. So which bit? port 0th bit. So port 0th bit you need to observe. Next, let me check the output. So I am going to use logical analyzer. So let me take the logical analyzer here and you need to set up. So this will not be here, nothing will be here, you need to generate it. So insert, so which is the port you are going to use? P1. P1 you need to use. Just say enter. So for this you can give any color combinations. Here we are going to use red color. Okay, so it is not an analog output, it is a state, or you can call it as a bit, ones and zeros. So let it be bit, then say close. Now let me run the code. So to run the code, you can observe here there is a F5 option in your keyboard, or you can say that run. So if you start running, you can observe here it will change. So we need to show you the output how exactly it comes. So you can observe here you will get pulses. So T on, T off, T on and T off, so on. The pulses will change. So you can observe here it is P1 dot 0. So this is the output for generating 1 second delay for on and off the square wave pulse. You can also call it as square wave pulse generation.